Hey, greetings and welcome back to your daily tarot and guidance reading. My name is TJ and today is March 29th, 2022. This is a pick a card style reading and we will be using two different decks. We have an Angel Oracle deck and we also have the Smith White Tarot. There are three different groups to choose from, but I certainly encourage you to listen to the entire reading as they are usually all related. I also encourage you to listen to yesterday's reading and to tomorrow's reading as well. Now, each group is represented by a different colored candle. The first reading will be represented by the red candle. The second reading will be represented by the yellow candle. And the third reading will be represented by the green candle. Did I mention that this Smith White Tarot deck is a Game of Thrones theme? So if you enjoy that series, you might enjoy this reading as well. All right, let's get started with the yellow candle. So your Angel Oracle card is assertiveness, and here you have an angel who is playing a tune on a flute, and she has a bouquet of white flowers in her hair. This card reads, "The situation can be healed gently and with love as you've requested. Yet there's also a need for your strength and truthfulness with the other people involved. We will stand right behind you as you speak your truth, giving you strength and guiding your words." So what do you need to stand your ground about? What type of scenario are you in? Okay, so red group, you have the King of Swords, and this is an illustration of the Night King in the series. He is the big bad guy. And here you have a Page of Spears, and this is a soldier who is training. Red candle group, I'm getting the indication today that perhaps you're going to be in a David and Goliath type of scenario. Perhaps you're being encouraged to really stand your ground against someone who might appear to be an authority figure, or maybe someone who is an elder, maybe someone who is just of a, for lack of a better way of explaining it, of a higher stature in some sort of way in comparison to what you might think you are. And this might not even be the reality. This just might be in your mind space. But I'm getting the indication today that you're going to be in a scenario where the two of you are going to be at odds with each other at different ends of a spectrum. And you're really going to be encouraged to stand on firm ground. So, you know, sometimes it can feel so daunting when we have to speak up, especially if we have a varying opinion from the status quo or from someone who's in a leadership position. But it's important for us to air what it is that we have to say, because it can feel so incredibly limiting and it can be so dampening to your spirit. And not only that, what you have to share could definitely be of help and service to those around you. And just because you might be, let's say, a newer employee, or maybe of a different rank, or maybe because you have less experience. Like we have, again, this is someone who is training, and we have a king, someone who's a leader, someone who's usually seasoned, right? Usually. So again, red candle group, I'm getting the indication today that you might be in a scenario where you're going to be speaking on something from a different perspective from the status quo, or from someone of a leadership position or experience. And you are being encouraged to do so, because whatever it is that you have to share is worthwhile. And remember, you can do so respectfully. So I hope you enjoy this reading. And if it resonated with you, let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. All right, let's move on to the second reading, and that's from the yellow candle. So your Angel Oracle card is Release and Surrender, and it reads, "We shower you with blessings of our radiant love. Open your arms and release the challenges that you've held tightly gripped within your hands. Open your hands, arms, and hearts to our love and assistance." So what do you need to let go of? What do you need to put in the hands of our Creator? What do you need to put out into the universe and let just manifest and work for you? What's going on here? Oh, yellow candle group, you have the Empress in reverse, which is Daenerys Targaryen, a card of imbalance. And here you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, Sansa Stark. And this is a card of either someone who's going on a ego trip, or someone who needs to look inward. But all cards considered, yellow candle group, I'm getting the indication today that perhaps you are in a dynamic that is imbalanced, and you have to let go. You've done what you can, and now you need to work on you. You know, if we are in a state of giving all the time, we are going to not only deplete our resources, but we're also not putting ourselves in a position where we're able to function on a minimal level. And the reason why I say that is because when you're constantly giving, you're not just taking from the give pile. What happens is that pile becomes depleted, and then you take away from your you know, basic needs, and that can, or the energy that's needed to take care of your basic needs, and that's never a good thing. So I'm getting the indication, Yellow Candle Group, today, that if you were in a scenario, it could have been romantic, this could be related to work, whatever it is, but you were in a scenario where you were in a very giving position, and you're being encouraged to let go. I highly encourage you to listen to yesterday's reading. This definitely feels related. Please have a moment to replenish your spirit, but also to let things just percolate. Sometimes if we put a lot of effort into a relationship that has been imbalanced, maybe the person on the other end needs time to think about the things that have happened, the new things that have happened, the actions taken, so that way they can come to a better decision to move forward. That release and surrender is really allowing time to make things happen and work out. Time is such an important ingredient in so many challenges, in so many areas of growth in our life. So Yellow Candle Group, whatever it is, whatever dynamic this is in reference to, that you have been giving that is now in imbalance, you're now being encouraged to just let things ride, let the water wane and look inward. Deal with yourself, work on you, and see how things will turn out and go from there. You can only do so much. You put in the effort. Let go and work on yourself. If you enjoyed this reading or felt like it resonated with you, please let me know in the comments. Let's move on to the third reading, and that's represented by the green candle. So your angel oracle card is heart chakra, and here you have an angel who is sitting in front or standing in front of a staircase, and there are these beautiful clouds in the background, and there's even some tint of pink. This card reads, heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center of your physical being, attuned most to love. It's safe for you to love and be loved with an open heart as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. So how is your heart being put into play today? What's going on here? Okay, Green Candle Group, you have the card the Star in reverse, and it's Sansa Stark waiting at a window for someone to rescue her. When this card is in reverse though, it's showing loneliness, feeling abandoned and having to wait for some time. And you also have the Eight of Cups in reverse, and this can be staying or too long or waiting too long to be in a relationship. So I'm definitely getting the indication, if this is romantic, Green Candle Group, that perhaps today you are feeling let down by a partner, or that you've been waiting for something, some sort of change in a partner, and it's not happening, and either you're going to continue to stay with this person even though it's not in your heart, or you're going to leave this person prematurely without giving your relationship an opportunity to grow, because you guys can work on this challenging scenario, whatever it is. If this is a reading in regards to business, perhaps you have been waiting for the work environment to do something that they said they were going to do on your behalf, or maybe to go forward with your idea, something that's close to your heart, and you've been waiting a long time, and perhaps today you're going to realize that you've been waiting for too long and they're simply not going to go in that direction, or you're going to leave too early without taking into consideration perhaps the climate of, just generally speaking, what's going on, and that's perhaps why there's been a delay. So Green Candle Group, I hope that your heart doesn't weigh too heavy because of this. When we are forced to wait, when time is put upon us, it gives us an opportunity to reflect and to look inward. But also, because we have to wait, sometimes it clouds us and makes us feel like we have to make a hasty decision, or perhaps we just get so used to waiting that we don't make any decision at all, and we stay in the same scenario and there is no change. So only you can determine what is the best course of action. But Green Candle Group, I'm getting the indication today that Maybe you need to be mindful of either extremes and to take a look into your heart and see what's at the true core, so that way you can make a decision that's best for you. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a comment below. Let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and I will see you at tomorrow's reading. Take care and goodbye.